What's up, guys? Nasser coming at you with another multiverse video. I know it's been a minute. I know we've all kind of been like waiting to see what they did with multiverse, because for people that don't know, the game had the open beta last year. I think it was last year. Might have been 2022, but I think it was 2023, and it was around July last year on my birthday, or it might have been the year before that. Like I said, fucking too much time has passed. I can't remember, honestly. But the point being that the game had the open beta. The open beta lasted for a couple months, and everybody kind of thought the game came out. And then when the game started looking like it was performing badly, and everybody was kind of like, stop playing it, they took it away and were saying that the closed or the open beta for it was ending, and that we'd go a little bit without hearing it, and then we'd hear something in 2024, and that's what this video is today that we're getting. My homie JD, shout out to JD, he let me know that they posted this, because I didn't look on Twitter yet, so I hadn't seen that they even posted this. So let's not waste some more time. Let's go ahead and see what they've been working on.
Quiet on set. Is there coffee? Settle,
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
Because I did see the tweets that they posted where they were kind of like being like, hey, all right, we're coming back. You know, it's been a minute since we talked or said anything about the game. So I kind of saw the tweets hinting at this, but I didn't know that like today would be the day.
You ready to roll? Get centered. Showtime. Sound.
Showtime. Quiet.
Camera.
Scene one, take one, Mark.
Camera set. And
Action.
Hi everyone, I'm Tony, game director of MultiVersus and co-founder of Player First Games.
The one thing I will say that they did do good at MultiVersus that I liked is they did talk with the community a lot. But I think we said this in my video talking about why MultiVersus wasn't doing so good at the time. From me and my homie Joe's opinion, who played it a lot, and also JD, who kind of started playing the game, stopped playing the game, and kind of like watched what was going on with it. We kind of all agreed that like maybe some of the things that they should have done they didn't do, and maybe they also listened to the community a little too much in some aspects. But let's see what they've learned in the time they've been gone.
I'm excited to share that our free-to-play platform fighter, MultiVersus, is launching on May 28th.
May 28th.
The team has heard your feedback. We've learned a lot from our open beta.
So 2
We've
months
been
from
hard
now.
at work, and we'd like to give you a sneak peek at what we've been up to. We've learned a lot from our open beta. We've been hard at work, and we'd like to give you a sneak peek at what we've been up to. From day one, we set
In development footage, not
out to
final.
make a game that not only packs a punch, but makes a mark on the game genre we love.
Damn, it has been a minute, because like the last DLC character they released, I think, was Shazam. If not him, I think it was Gizmo. Maybe
Here
I'm
at
wrong.
PFG, it's always been our aspiration to make a platform fighter that you'll love as much as we do. We've been working hard on a variety of changes and updates to deliver an improved gameplay experience, so let's get into it.
All right, let's see.
The core aspect of MultiVersus is our wealth of iconic characters in the game, with fun-filled competition set against the backdrop of reimagined universes and environments.
This does look like the Space Jam stage, but maybe it's because I didn't play on this stage too much. This looks different, and also Iron Giant looks different. That looks to like his mode he went into when he was like shooting projectiles and the bubbles and stuff. But I don't know, it looks a little bit different. Maybe they tweaked how it looked, because I don't remember it having this circular ring of lights in there.
So I'm happy to say we'll be adding some really exciting, brand new personalities to the roster, along with more stages from worlds we have yet to explore.
Okay, so that's Dexter's Laboratory with Monkey, and that's one thing that I did remember we talked about in that previous video that like people were wanting. They wanted more, because for people who don't know, this is a game by Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers owns all of Cartoon Network basically, and Batman, and a bunch of other big properties. And it's like what everybody wanted in a fighter like this, which is what people wanted in Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl, They basically just wanted more cartoon characters from their childhood, basically. Like you want the characters you grew up with from your era. So like seeing Townsville, the Powerpuff Girls,
Worlds we have yet to
seeing Dexter's Laboratory. You see the robot that I think this was the robot from the episode he fought. What's his name? The nigga who had the Mandart. I can't remember if that's his name. It's been a minute since I've seen Dexter, but it's either that robot or was the robot he used when he was destroying those asteroids. You see Monkey, obviously a screen telling you Dee Dee might be in the lab. Some other cool little callbacks that I may not be fully remembering. This was definitely from that episode where Mandart came, because that was in his locker. Yeah, I'm just looking around trying to see if I recognize anything else, but like
explore.
Another foe for me.
Oh wait, no, was it Marvin? Was Marvin the last character? I can't remember who was the last character.
To crush.
We moved to Unreal Engine 5, which will improve the game's visuals and character.
Yeah, this was something I did see, that the visuals did look different. I wanted to compare it because this visual right here isn't bad by any means.
From world.
Another foe for me to crush.
But
We moved
I want to look at this.
to Unreal Engine 5, which will improve the game's visuals and character lighting.
It definitely improved the lighting. The lighting for sure. You can see a big difference there.
Which will improve the game's visual.
Because like this kind of has like a I don't know what the term is basically, but this kind of just has like a default. It's illuminated basically from like one direction, but
Improve the game's visual.
this has way more like realistic lighting, because you see this whole left side of the shield is dark, and then this right side right here closest to her is brighter, and just basically it looks more like realistic lighting.
Character lighting. So in other words, Shaggy sandwiches have never looked better.
I wonder will the use of Unreal Engine 5 now be on the maps as well, not just the characters'
We
designs.
rebuilt the game from the ground up to support our new netcode, to provide consistent.
Okay, see that was also another thing that people were talking about, because this game I'm pretty sure had rollback, but it was like the people who have played enough fighting games in this current generation know not all rollback is created equally. Not all rollback is good rollback. There are some rollbacks that are okay, there are some that are really good, and then there are some that are just eh. And MultiVersus kind of had a eh one. It was okay sometimes, but then especially in a game where you got 2v2s, so basically 4 people in total in one match, it was like, bro, you kind of need to have good internet for that to even run and not be terrible.
World-class online play. So
That was a weird frame to stop it on because it looked weird, but like the bat cave kind of looks a little different. Maybe it's just because I haven't seen it in a minute, and maybe it's just because how they did the camera work here, but like it looked a little different there.
Dodge and battering will be delivered with pinpoint accuracy. There'll be consistent game performance no matter what platform you're playing on.
Oh yeah, because this is cross-platform.
There'll be new attacks and combat mechanics for each character.
New attacks, so they add some new moves.
For what platform you're playing on. There'll be new attacks and combat mechanics.
Yeah, how about to say, I don't remember Morty doing a lunge with his feet, because you know that's an episode where Morty had the giant arm. I don't remember him doing any of those.
Each character, putting more skill expression.
Fucking Taz, annoying ass.
We honestly can't wait to see what you come up with.
The balance of power is restored.
One of the things we're most excited to announce is a brand new PvE mode that'll offer a new way to play outside of competitive PvP. This new mode will introduce additional ways of playing with unique rewards.
Okay, so more solo mode content. That was something else that people asked for. The PvE stuff I don't really be caring about, because like this is like the same thing that I felt like when it came to like Mortal Kombat 1, and people were like, oh, they need to add more stuff to do outside of just playing ranked. I'm like, I get it for the people who don't want to play it all the time, because like, just for an example, in MK11 they had the towers. Towers were cool. Towers were something you could go in, hop in, and do one time if you wanted to get the new thing you wanted, and then hop out. It wasn't like Invasions where it can be a drag sometimes and a real hassle to go through, but it's just like, bro, I'm not the biggest on giving me stuff to do outside of ranked. I like to just fight people. Fighting people and like throwing hands is my favorite thing to do. So it's cool and good to add more stuff, but to me personally, I don't be feeling like it's necessary. Also, is this Hogwarts related? Because it looks like the Gryffindor logo with the Gryffindor colors too. Hogwarts characters would be cool.
I'm ready for more.
Lastly, we're thrilled to announce that we'll soon be launching the Illudium Q36 explosive space modulator that'll destroy the Earth once and for all.
Marvin, stop
I was about to say, isn't that something from Looney Tunes?
hacking the
Your
teleprompter.
gadgets mean nothing, Earthman.
Take 3, Mars.
This is a small glimpse of what we have in store for MultiVersus. We'll be sharing a lot more details in the coming weeks. From all of us at Player First Games and Warner Brothers Games, we cannot wait to play MultiVersus with you on May 28th. Until then,
The end.
guys, I wasn't done.
Sorry, Doc.
May 28th. It's going to be free to play, and that's when the full game, I'm assuming, is launching, and they're going to be doing it not live service kind of, but kind of, where they're going to be adding stuff, you know, as the game is continue to be played. But that's like a fighting game thing. That's not like a what is it called? Like a, what was the game? The Suicide Squad game. That was live service, where that was a game that came out and finished, but it was also live service at the same time, where they would add stuff and you would level up your character and do that. It's not like that fully with MultiVersus, but it has similar aspects to it, obviously, because it's a fighting game. They gotta change stuff up, balance the game, and add new things like DLC and shit. But from what I'm seeing, it looks like they didn't just waste their time and do nothing. They clearly said they tried to improve the NETCODE, so we're gonna have to see how that plays. They're adding new maps, which is always good. Seems like they're also upgrading the visuals of the game, which is good. New attacks as well. Just overall, seems like they didn't waste the time that they had with the kind of second chance that they had at this game. Seems like they are actually doing some of the stuff that we asked for. I can't remember all of it off the top of my head. If I remember to, I'll either throw it in at the end screen or I'll throw it in the eye icon. The link to my old MultiVerse video where we me and my homies talked about the game and talked about what we didn't like about it and what we thought should have changed. Because it was kind of like, I felt like a majority of the major things that we talked about, they talked about here. So that's good to know. And I'll definitely be giving the game a shot. I mean, it's free, so I have no reason to not just fucking re-download that hoe when it come back out on the 28th and then just go ahead and give it a shot. But let me know how y'all feel down below. I'm excited to see where they take MultiVersus and excited to see what they do with it, because this was a game that was fun as fuck, and I felt like I made my not most complete, but I feel like I made some of my best videos on MultiVersus, and I feel like I've gotten better doing those type of videos now. So I'm interested to see when it comes back how I can tackle it, because if you don't know and you want to see what I'm talking about, go to any of my MultiVerse videos back when I was playing it, so maybe a year or two ago now, and like go look at any of those ones that were like less than 10 minutes, because those are normally the ones I edited a lot of. And they were like the Superman one, the Adventure Time one is still my favorite one to this day. Superman, Adventure Time, there's the Bugs one. I did multiple Bugs videos, but I'm talking about like the Bugs one where the thumbnail is like Bugs, the episode in Looney Tunes who was a boxer and he was fighting that dude and he became world champion. Like, those were the videos that I liked the most, and those were the ones I had the most fun with being creative with. So it'd be interesting to see if the game can at least capture that same magic it had at the start, and I'll see if I can be as creative, because there were still videos back then that I wanted to do that I didn't do. I wanted to do a Steven Universe one because I fucking love Steven Universe. Maybe an Adventure Time one with Jake, Batman for sure, because Batman is my nigga. So like, there's some videos for sure that I'm definitely thinking about doing with that. But let me know how y'all feel down in the comments below, how you feel about MultiVerse coming back, if you're excited for it, if you're not, let me know. I'll see y'all.